Well, boys and girls, this is the non-sexy part of doing a junkyard LS swap. Obviously, we've gotten the engine back and everything, which was acid dipped, and it's super clean and awesome, but I didn't send everything, so I've got to do a little cleaning myself. I've already gotten a little bit of a head start. Got the pickup tube, front cover, deflector plate, rear cover. I gotta go grab my other big deflector plate, wherever it is. Oil pan, and we're doing the best we can here. You know, we've got some engine degreaser, oven cleaner works great. What we're mainly trying to do is get the gunk out, right? This engine had some nasty sludge, so we're trying to get it cleaned up. Pretty happy with how the front and rear cover cleaned up. It's a process, guys. I mean, the truth is you're never going to get it spotless unless you know, have some sort of cleaning cabinet or acid wash it. But again, we're doing this one on a budget, so it's okay. All I'm using to clean this would be gunk engine degreaser. It smells like hell and it burns like hell too. It works pretty good though. Overall, I won't complain. Just a heads up though, you're gonna get filthy on this. So you try to save some money, you're gonna get dirty. But not too bad. I do get me a little brass brush just to help get some of the extra baked on gunk. But hey, here we are. So this is not the most professional way to tape a block up, but it is very effective. Essentially what I like to do, I like to find some cardboard and then get some tape and then a little bit of like shop blue rags. So I cover the top end and I take rags, shove it in all the holes. Again, you're gonna have a little spot here and there. I'm just trying to keep the threads good. Again, this is not Picasso, so I'm trying to cover the big stuff. I'm not gonna paint the back, so I'm not worried there. And I already have the plate off, so I can paint it separately. And I plug those up. Let me show you what I do on the bottom. And then here's what I do on the bottom. Get a couple pieces of paper, cover the main cap. I paint my front and rear separately, but honestly this would be easier if you had it on here to paint. I just don't have the internals in yet. You're just gonna hit this part and this part of the paint, so I'll take a little piece of cardboard and cover the middle while I'm spraying. Other than that, I mean, this is not rocket science, guys. Tape it out the best you can. The real truth is you really can't see any of this block except this right here. There and there. Is what it is. So take that with a grain of salt and do the best you can. We are here at O'Reilly's in my favorite section, the paint. And we're picking out a blue, and there's a couple blues. So your two options are the traditional Ford blue and the dark Ford blue. I really like the dark Ford blue normally, but I feel that this is more what we're sort of looking for, you know what I mean? For the Bronco. I'm a big fan. Y'all let me know what you think. I do also know there's a Ford gray that it could have been, but you know, I didn't come to the paint store to paint it gray. So let's go with the blue. We're set up here now. I got my little makeshift paint booth outside. I like to do 2 coats, and I'm a big fan of the Duplicolor engine paint. And yes, we are painting an LS Ford blue because I want to see how many of you Ford boys actually know your stuff and think it's an LS, or if you, silly boy, think it's a Coyote. So we're gonna paint it Ford blue to keep in the spirit of the Bronco, but it's LS time. I like to do a really light coat, and then I'll come back and do a second coat, and you'll be good to go, especially on the block that's been acid washed. Always double check, make sure your tape is holding. Again, I'd like to remind y'all that, like, no matter how good a job you do on this, you're not gonna see it. So don't stress too much. This is all for fun, and make sure the block doesn't rust. And the most important spots, definitely those front two little spots right around the water pump, because that's where you actually see the paint. So keep that in mind, don't stress. Well, I'm pretty happy with the results. Looks good. I'm also getting mulch today, if you don't notice. Thanks for checking in and staying tuned in with me on the cleaning and painting of the LS block. Coming up here real soon, we're going to be into assembly, so stay tuned.